everybody, what's up? Good morning, or is it? I know I need tires for my truck, but this is not what I expected today. Look at that. I don't know why that tire's flat. It was okay when I come home last night, but it's flat now. Looks like it. I don't. So I don't know if a walnut punctured it or what, but I know they're getting down there. But so yeah, this goes along with the rest of the week. Pretty sure I didn't get that job. Good thing I didn't, because they would have called and said, "Hey, be over here." And right now I'm stuck at home because I have nothing else to drive here. This is why we like keeping an extra vehicle around. Costs more on insurance and that, but I got a call into a couple of friends, but nobody answered. So yeah. And I'm just going to throw this out here too, and I'm going to put it in the link below. If you guys like what I'm doing and you want to try and support or whatever, I'll put my link to my PayPal down below. I've tried it a few other times and nothing's happened, but hey, I know a lot of you guys have been offering support in that, and it's one of those things. If you want to, you can. If you don't, just ignore it. Just putting it out there. And I see the leaves, they're starting to drop off the walnut trees. I mean, it didn't look like this yesterday. And the walnuts, the squirrels have really raised hell with those. Here I'm going to rake up what I can and transport to the farm again. And see if I can start some more walnut trees out at the farm. But I guess, see if we can get this tire. Oh yeah, hey, yeah, okay. I got a place I'm going to call. Alright. Well, I got air in the tire. Been over, got it repaired already, and I guess we won't know what it was. Whatever it was went in and out, or came out in the drive over here. Oh boy, that fixed it for me. Said, the place brought me air. I says, "Don't you guys fix tires?" "Well, we just plug it." I think it was a walnut shell. The old boy that fixed it says, I think he had a rock go in and out. As bad as it was leaking, and when I sat and talked at the gas station with a person last night, if it was a rock, I would have thought it would have went flat, because I don't remember hitting anything from the gas station in the house, which is a few blocks, but I remember pulling up when I pulled up in front of the house. I heard the walnuts pop, and now this morning I got a flat tire. So, yep. Yeah, so I'm going back. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, what am I doing? Heading back to go get the gas ring for that gas tank, so then we're going to go see if we can get the tank in before it gets extremely hot, I guess. Today and tomorrow, supposed to be back in the 90s. Here we are in September having 90-degree temps. Come on. So, alright, well, I'll go get that and get out to the farm and see what we can get done before it gets hot. That's going to be a little bit of a mix of everything on the video. In my back pocket here is the new gas tank retainer ring. Very nice, very nice. And I did some, it's nice knowing the right people at the dealership. Did some talking, and now I got to go and double check the Trailblazer. I think I found the problem with the rear blower. There is where those wires go down to, it is called a blower control module. Imagine that. Here's the kicker. List price for the dang thing is $185 for that switch. It's like, what? I'm like, no wonder nobody fixes that. Holy crud. I can get it for $132. I'm like, oh. But now I know where the mounting screws could be. Because like I said, I can't get that clear out there to see what's going on. So I now know where the mounting screws are. So we'll take that out and $132 for a stupid switch. Ay, ay, ay. Because I decided I don't think I'm going to be selling the Trailblazer. As I got rid of the Tahoe. The Tahoe's gone. They're going to start paying again here soon. And wife's car had an issue. And luckily that was an easy fix. It was just some corroded wires. I'm like, really? Okay. But they got that fixed for us, and wife said we got to get an extra, 1 or 2 extra vehicles again. It just, if I couldn't have found help, I'd still be sitting at the house wondering what to do next. And my garage in town's not secure enough to keep tools in it anymore, because when I moved everything out to the farm from the garage, I found out about $3,000 worth of stuff walked off out of my garage. It's gone. Nowhere. And the stupid thing is, the insurance wouldn't then pay. Well, it's not covered by your homeowner, so yeah, I've lost a few $1,000s worth of tools. One time I got Memorial Weekend 01 got broke into. They cleaned all my woodworking tools out at that time. I didn't have any mechanic stuff, really. Well, that stuff was in town. Luckily, I had separate insurance policy on that, and they paid. And, yeah. Anyway, we're now going to the farm. And I tried tracking my parts. They showed today for the Trailblazer. The one might be there late this afternoon, so I get there before. I might have to tell the wife when she gets off work to check the post office. And I'll hopefully get the Trailblazer, but ouch, $132 switch. Oh. That hurts. I kind of hope it ain't, but I hope it is. Then that would then I could fix that and have everything working again like it's supposed to. Because the one guy I talked to is their electrician, front end guy. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. See, I almost forgot. Okay, finish one story before you go on to the next goofball. Talked to the electrical guy. I lost that one, so I'll go on. While I was over getting the tire repaired on this, I asked the guys, I've rebuilt the entire front end on this truck, and the passenger side tire's starting to show that funky wear again. I'm like, what the heck is wrong? He's like, I don't know. Well, the guy I talked to at the dealership, he's the front end guy, and I told him, I said, I've replaced everything. He goes, okay, well, he says, then he goes, did you do the shocks? I'm like, as no, that would explain my clunkiness lately, I've heard. So, I kind of feel sorry for the road grader guys when they meet people. They always got to pull over and start over. So I might have to get front end shocks on this truck. Because he said, oh, if you put all the other new parts in, he says, if you're getting bouncing, he says, as bad as the roads are, he said, that could be doing your wear too. So, I guess I should have put shocks on when I rebuilt the front end, but that won't be so bad. Yeah, then I can't remember what I was going to tell you about the electrical. Anyway, I guess, so we'll get to the farm and see what we can get done. Bear with me. I'm going to try and show you guys. See, there's the 2 screws and their Torx. So, don't let that go. Bear with me. If I could put you guys in a better spot, I would, but alright, I'm going to have to bring you guys back when I'm done. You've got to be kidding me. That's all that is? That's $130? There's the hole it goes. Huh. How in the world does that thing work? I don't have automatic temp control. But yeah, no wonder I couldn't find the screws. And they're a machine screw. They're not a plastic screw, those are machine screws. See? Well, I mean, we got power all the way, we just don't have the grounding. And let's see, is this why? It must ground out through that, because that's metal. So, yeah, $130 switch. But like I said, I got everything else back here, so I guess, what does a person do? It's getting warm. All right. There you guys go. There's part number, GM part number 15734494 for the retaining for your gas tank for a 2000 Chevy anyway. Yes, that looks so much better. So, I guess I can go out and mess with the gas tank for that truck and try and get that back in, and we can see if our repaired fuel line doesn't leak, which I really hope it don't. Yeah, the guys at the dealership were saying, yeah, they used to make that line, now they don't. We see the trucks are getting enough age. I said, well, no, they still make it, but they make it in the $300 kit. And they said, yeah, they want to sell you everything. So, I guess I'll get working on that and yeah, pull the tank closer to the shop so I can take the blowgun and blow all the rust flakes and that from off. Get rid of all the rust flakes and that from when I broke that loose, so I wanted to make sure the tabs didn't break off the gas tank too, so they look good. Alright. Okay, I'll bring you guys along, and I took the air hose, blew through those, got the dust out of those, and I'm going to use gravity to my advantage here. Normally you won't be able to stand the tank up like this or whatever, but I'm going to use this way to help keep the rust. See all that just popped out, and I've sat here and blowed on this already. Like a broke off locator. So Don't see a reason that you'd want to replace that, do you? So, boy, this pump looks like hell. There you go. There's the old sending unit. By tipping the tank like that, I guess we've drained the gas out of this. He don't have much gas left. Okay. Alrighty. And here is our brand spanking new unit, which had to be specific for this thing. And let's see, new float. Hopefully when this is all said and done, he has an accurate gas tank again. This one goes facing that way. Yep, okay. Goes right there. Just like that. Just seal back up on there. Okay. There's our locating tab. Okay, I guess to finish putting this in, I'll set it down. Okay, what do you guys see? Okay. There is a locating tab. Right there. Our new ring. Over that. So, come on, seal, stay in your place. Alrighty. Take locator. Yeah, the locator's in spot. There it went. Said, yep, that's locked in there. There. And our little tab is in the thing. So now it's just a matter of going. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Don't forget. I say, wait a second. Don't throw your pump, because you got to get the retainers. And this was a TCF pump. It's when I ordered this, I had to know which one it was too. Well, thank you. Okay, so that one. Goes there. And you just push on and lock it. So the middle one, don't do that. So like I said, I've already blowed these out and cleaned them. Okay. This pump I might keep around for testing purposes. It was so-so, but we opted for a new one, and seeing that the locator pin broke off, that kind of tells me somebody's been in that pump for something. So just put a new one on. Give them a tug, and there you go. And do I have it? T C F. Want to make sure that's wrote on here. Not that it'll stay, but okay. I guess there you go. The fuel pump's installed. Now I just gotta get the truck, get this ready to go back up in the truck. I don't know if I want to work on it over there or get it up here. Might just work on it over there. I think it'll go on back under the truck where it's at. So, all right. Sorry I didn't turn the camera on when I started jacking the tank up there. But whew. Get down here. See what we got. One bolt. I just will empty my pocket because everything's gonna fall out on me. Woo! Okay, what happened here? Oh, shoot. What is it? Okay. Here's that one. So I'll do that first. Bolt started. I can get the jack out of my way to do the final adjustment. What's going on here? Being stubborn. Oh, dang it. Not too far down. Thank God this tank's about empty. There we go. Had to get on the other side of the tank, get it jack up square. Woofed. Really? They're both the same size string. Well, where'd I throw the... Oh, you dirty dog. Nut pivoted out of the way. Really? Oh, come on. I'm about done getting up and down for the day. This wears me out so fast. Try that again. Okay, got that one. Woo! Do this next one. Back under there. Okay. Got the jack up there. Done now. Okay. Now I can hook up my fuel lines underneath. Whatever. Ah. I gotta tighten the fill filter, almost forgot that. I can tighten that and hook up our electrical. Ouch! We're almost back to where we can drive this thing again. Yes, I got too much stuff in my hands. That one. There's that. Really? Okay. That one. That one. Yeah, I think I will. Under those lines. There we go. I like that better. Filament wire just a little long, but that's okay. Locked wires. There. I'll go get the wrenches, tighten the fuel filter. We can see if this thing starts. Well, here we go. Give her a couple of primes and you guys hear anything? Note the self, make sure you got all the dang grounds hooked up. I think that's our problem. Oh, you. Let's see. I think it just broke. Guess what? Ground wire. I don't see anything dripping yet. Don't see or smell anything dripping. So, whew, tools off this thing. I'm gonna have to replace that end on that ground wire. About ready to break off. It's twisted with the. Brakes are now that it's running. I know I got a few of you out there that would love to see me go through one of my temper tantrums, but it wouldn't be YouTube friendly or user friendly. Took the truck for a test drive. Yeah, I went up and down the road finally. Yeah, I let it run over there for a little bit. No signs of nothing, so okay, let's go try the brakes out, see how they're doing. And I go and take the test ride. Service engine light starts blinking. I said, what the hell now? So I come back and it's so light without a box on there. That thing is so light-assed, it wouldn't get going. So I got her going and that, and heading down the road. Got her back here, pulled up. I was getting out to get ready to go get the computer to see why the service engine light is flashing, because that's a bad sign when it's flashing like that. And I open the door and I'm like, what is all that gas smell? And I look back and the gas is just running off the frame. One half of the fuel line repair worked. The tail end of that, where I kept cranking on that one last night and getting it tight, thought I had it tight, it failed. And then I happened to look forward and I'm like, I'm laying under there, I'm looking forward, I'm like, why is the torsion bar all wet? Get looking, evidently I don't have the new brake line completely tight in that box of parts. The hydraulic brake thing underneath, yeah, it's got about 8 or 9, 10, I don't know, too many lines going to it. So this is the plan now. I am going to get the dang thing. I want to get a hold of my neighbor here, see if he can come up, set the box on that thing, get that all back on there. Then I'm going to load it on the trailer and haul it over to my cousin's, because I cannot do the getting up and down off the ground anymore today. I'm done. So I've got it parked over there, so he does show up. We're going to set the box on, and then I can take it over to my cousin's and finish it. And then I find out today that truck might have a new owner, because there's a more behind the stories with this truck that can't be talked about. So thought I had her licked. Oh, service engine light flashing. Cylinder 7, 8, and 2 are misfiring. Cylinder number 7 is misfiring the most. So I got a set of plugs to put in the thing yet, and we got to get the plugs in. So hopefully it's the plugs. Otherwise we got a bad coil, or since that old fuel line was so rusty, a piece of rust got up in there and now has screwed up 3 of the injectors. I don't know. So working on this truck is becoming a never-ending pit. I told the guy that was here a little bit ago, I said, if we find any more problems with that truck, there's a hole out back. We'll see if we can launch that thing over. He goes, you serious? I said, yeah. No, I wouldn't do that, but might make a good YouTube video. No, it just... if this stuff was all easy, everybody'd be doing it and loving it. So, I guess with that, I don't know. I noticed one thing. I want to say this fuel pump's been replaced. It says China. So, and look. Huh, look at this. See if I can wear gas. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Is that showing up? No wonder the gas gauge didn't read proper. See the burning there? Huh. Ain't that crazy? Yeah. I just now noticed that, so. Yeah, there you guys go. So I bet you if we zoomed in on it. Might see some. Oh yeah. Looks like those little contact points are kind of funky in that area too. Let's see if we can get any more out of it. Oh, well, there we go, we lost it. Alright, well, was definitely time for that to be replaced. Possibly again. Okay. Kind of hold on to that side. Box back on. I know it's not anywhere close, but it's close enough for now. So, all right. Well, there goes my portable cherry picker. As you can see, it's on there. Oh, had the kids here for a minute, but they had to run off. Oh, well, that's closer. I need the weight because if I take that over and put it on the hoist, I need the box weight on there so it can sit on the hoist right. But I may not have to take it to the hoist. I don't know. I haven't decided. Because tomorrow will be a new day, and that'll be a new line of ups and downs I could do. As for today, I was done. I couldn't get up and down anymore. So, I guess to recap, kind of, the dealership's got the switch coming for that blower motor. And I really hate to spend that kind of money, but how else are you going to fix it? There goes the school bus. So, I mean, projects are starting to wind down, and I think oh, that's what I was kind of say. I think I kind of upset my oldest. Again, I'm getting good at doing that, ain't I? They wanted to come out and talk to me, and Lily, it was nice to see the grandkids and that. And I said along the lines, I says, I think I've decided I'm not going to sell that Trailblazer when it's done. And she's kind of like, and she goes, why? I said, because I want that thing done and running and working to be sitting at home. Or, well, yeah, it'll end up sitting at home. Granted, I've got the dually, but the dually is just not very economical to drive. And letting that sit here at the farm, people in town have forgotten that I've owned it. Not that I really gives a rat's ass about what I park in my yard at home, but it's just simpler to leave that out here. And like I said, that's just... And lately, a lot of DOT have been running the area, so that's just a truck that draws too much attention. So she kind of like got deflated. She's like, "Well, I need a vehicle with a third row seat." Okay, you got a car. You got 2 cars, and you got 2 kids. Yeah, it gets crowded with car seats and that, but they ain't gonna stay in car seats forever. And then we talked about something else I ain't even going to go into because Dad knows nothing. I mean, no, never mind. So, because I know the day I brought that thing home a year ago, she was like, "Oh, I want it, I want it." She didn't come out front and ask me, but for the money I've got in it, and like I said, I almost need to drive it for a year or so to get my money out of it before I could afford to sell it. Get some use out of it myself first. So then everybody's worried about the spare tire hanging loose under there. I said, it's coming out of there anyway. That tire's shot, it's pregnant, and it's got no air in it. And it's still pregnant. And the rim is rusted away too, so I need to pull that out and throw it away and get another spare for that thing. So I guess the Lumina, it's sitting over there. That's going to be probably the next project. I got to get this Tommy lift. I knew there was something else I wanted to do while that tractor was here. Yeah, I'll figure out how to get that moved. Wanted to move that Tommy lift. Forgot all about that. Don't you hate it when you think you got something in your shirt? You take your shirt off, you look, and there's nothing there, and you put it back on, it's still... Get that Tommy lift out of the way. See, and you know, I always keep ending up working in this shaded spot here, and this is where I wish I had a cement slab, but at the same time, I want the grass. I don't know, I kind of like working over here. I'm finding if I do put an addition on the shop, I think I'm going to go to the east here. It just seems to be the way I keep favoring. Lots of dreams, but a lot of stuff I got to come back to reality and realize that I probably have. Feels like something's back there, but I know there's nothing there. And I want a slab out here in front of the shop about 15-20 foot too, the width of the building, because that would help with breaking in motors and that. I could roll everything out here, and yeah, by God, the welding table is sinking a little, so I need to move the welding table anyway. I'm blabbing. I'm bored. Can you guys tell? If this was a live stream, this would be what you guys be getting. All I know is I wish the farmhouse was still here, as this tree's finally doing the job that Mom wanted it to do. Crazy on how things have changed around here. I really didn't think I'd ever get this farm cleaned up. And here I have my 5th grade tree. Got rid of the cattle and animals. My 5th grade tree is finally turning into a tree. That poor tree, my 5th grade tree, the first 15 years of its life, it got ate off, chopped off, broke off, snapped off, ate down. And when he finally started growing, I didn't trim him, and I should have. There's 2 of them going up off the stump, off the trunk, and he's turned into a pretty good sized tree. 5th grade. So that tree, God, I've been out of school for 35 years. That tree's 30 years old. and it's just finally turning into a tree. And these maples that I've planted on the driveway have really shot up this year. For being as dry as it is, I'm surprised they are as big as they are, which that's kind of nice. Kind of getting this farm used to be known, the farms used to go by farm names, and ours used to be Shady Lane. I guess there used to be trees up and down both sides of it, and it was just kind of cool, I guess. But, yeah, I'm winding down. At least with all the talking's coming at the end of the video. That 2000 Chevy, since I got it running, I swore I've heard do stuff over it's, and I know the truck shut off, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll get that Lumina up here. Yeah, I'll probably, well, see, the kids took off on me. They always do that to me. Here long enough to help set that box on, and right now I could have used him, and then we could have taken and got that Lumina pulled up here in the shade, and then I would have been ready to work on it. Actually, I could work on it down there too, but work a little farther away from the building and make me walk. Not. I need to. I know. Well, I guess I better pull everything in, put it away, make sure vehicles are locked up, and actually I'm going to probably see if that pickup will start one more time and move it. I got one tree over there. He's a good sized tree, but there's a lot of rot in it, and I know they said there's chances of storms and that, and I don't want these vehicles under a tree. It does feel good to have the grandkids come out here. Mason, I think once he gets walking in that, he's going to love this. Lily, she's just a little so-so, which is okay. So don't want her getting in the cornfield and getting lost. That would be scary. Because years ago there was a kid that got lost in a cornfield, and they had enough people. They went row after row after row, side by side. They walked the entire field. They walked through and they didn't find him. And they're like, they know they didn't get out, so they turned around and walked back again, and they finally found him. They had walked right past him the first time. I mean, you can get lost in a cornfield very, very easily. So, don't ask me why I said that, but I did. Anyhow, I guess we'll see you guys later. And, oh, yeah, the last thing is we didn't get to go get the 454 today, as you can tell. That's supposed to be in the morning, along with, oh, yeah, the fuel line. I was talking to the machine shop guy, and I told him what I was running. He goes, well, you know, we got some of that line that's about 18 inches long that you can make a repair with. I'm like, really? He said, well, let me go check. And he come back and says, you know what, we don't. He says, I thought we did, but he says he's got the tool that will go in, like Eastwood's got that hydraulic press that'll, and put the little ring on it. I'll make the ring out of the tip pipe. So, hey, he's supposed to be making me a section so I can redo that, and I'll cut that apart and shorten that plastic and get that a little bit better fit. And just sucks that one side didn't hold. So, anyway, I guess now we'll see you later. Y'all have a good one. Take her easy. Stay safe. Have fun. Do whatever you can without getting in trouble, because we don't have any bail money.